Hey, what's up guys? Synthwave here. I am back, and this time we are looking at doing Chapter 2, Section 1, and let's go ahead and get through all this, and then we'll figure out, we'll find the hard lane. As I said in the previous video, I'm just going to do all these hard lanes first. Which one is it? There we go. There's the hard one. And let's take a look at what we are going to be up against. We have the Stagger. Okay, that shouldn't be too bad. We can get through that. And we're going up against Scorponok. He shouldn't be too much trouble. Not against Wheeljack anyways. Wheeljack will clean his clock pretty good. So how's everyone doing so far in their Spotlight missions? Anyone finished yet already? I noticed ever since I started doing these videos, I'm having to take my time a little bit more. It used to be I would just finish, Spotlight in the first day and just get it, get it done. I'd have it completed and explored. But ever since, obviously I can't do that now with doing these videos. It would just be too much work. So I got to take my time, and it's great they updated the rewards. I do need that Tier 3 Alpha Spark for Megatronus, but I really don't need anything else in the rewards right now. So I can take my time. I think that was part of the reason why I would rush through all the other ones, is I wanted to get the rewards to rank up some of these bots. But now that I've got a really good Alliance mission team in Wheeljack, Prowl, and Megatronus, I really just don't need anything in the game right now. So it's kind of the other good thing. I haven't been able to pass on a lot of monetary offers and things like that, just because I'm like, I don't need this. I don't need it. Yeah, I'm not really spending anything on Alliance to do Alliance missions either, which is nice. So I had it for a while. I think I had about 50 or 60 of those ancient Sanctum 2.0 crystals, and then I just got bored and started popping them. I was looking to get some Tier 3 class essence from them, and so I was trying to find those. But other than that, yeah, it's Alliance missions have been going pretty good for me. Uh-oh. Dodge it. Oh, I hate it when he pins me. I knew that was going to happen as soon as it... That's one thing Soundwave, it seems... I don't know if it's just a part of his AI or if it is just a coincidence, but I notice he really works hard to try to pin you against those walls. So that's one thing you really got to avoid with him, is make sure he's not trying to hem you into a little corner there where he can hit you with that seemingly undodgeable heavy. And some people say you can dodge it. I've never been able to. I've sidestepped like the first 4 hits, and then I always got hit with the 5th hit, or however many hits he does. But yeah. All right. Who's this little brawler shark? All right, let's dispatch him and continue on our quest. I didn't even see who's the boss of this level. Who was it? Is it one of the Megatrons, right? I think it was it was the Demotron guy. No bleeds on that one. I love it when I get bleeds from him. He'll bleed for like 1,000 damage per second with those bleeds, with that signature 100 breach. I love it. Alright, let's spend a battery. Let's keep going. Oh, who do we have here? This looks like the bee we're going up against. Bumblebee, what's your malfunction? Oh, here we go. Here's our little mini bosses. Alright. Which is the harder bee? That is definitely the harder of the 2 bees. Let's do this. Alright, Megatronus, you're up again. What do we got here? Evade, power, stagger. Okay, so he does get a little additional mod. Alright, let's do it. Yeah, I am excited to rank this guy up. I really like Megatronus. So far, B is not putting up too much. Although I will say, yeah, oh man, that he's gotten me before in alliance missions. Man, you go to move in for that last hit plus a special, and he'll dodge that last hit and then counter with his own special. It's awful. My Megatronus went from like full health one time to I think like 20 or 30% from one special 2 from him, and it was one of the biggest like turns in a fight I've ever seen. Like I had almost full health and he was almost dead, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna finish him off, and he dashed back and then launched his own special at me. It was like, yeah, it was my own hubris that did me in that time, but because I was like, I'm sure I've got this guy beat. So yeah, he's a crafty, slippery little fella. Alright, speaking of crafty and slippery, here's a scout shark. I don't, this is I'm sure, I don't know if I wouldn't even call it a pro tip. I guess you could call it a pro tip. Don't knock these guys down. Just keep hitting them, and don't ever bother trying to knock them down with a heavy or a special unless you're gonna, the special's gonna take them down. Just because they get that evade, that barricade evade when they get up, that is so irritating. So just don't knock them down. Just plow, just plod through it until you can beat them. But yeah, they're just annoying. So far, the stagger hasn't been too bad. Who caught me? Soundwave. Soundwave caught me once, but other than that, I'm doing okay. This guy can usually catch me. Sometimes I'll like dash in at the wrong time after he does a heavy, and I'll get clipped by his butt, Motormaster butt. There you go, like that. I always dash in just a fraction too late, trying to get him as he's coming back from that heavy, and he'll always clip me just a little bit. Most of them do. A lot of them do that. I always get my timing just a little bit off, and they always get me. So you gotta get your timing down on dodging, back dashing those heavy attacks, and then moving in for a counter. Don't mistime those. Alright, here we go. Demotron. This is your plan? Break our spirit by forcing us to destroy reflections? Wow. Megatron. Does anyone else find themselves just not really caring when the Bayverse bots come on to talk? I'm always just kind of like, I don't really care about you guys. Half the time I forget you're even there. They don't really show up in a lot of the stories anymore either. They show up a little bit, but not that often. Most of the time it is the Generations bots who get kind of most of the spotlight. No pun intended. But yeah, I always kind of forget they're there until they show up in the dialogue, and I'm like, oh yeah, you guys are here. Alright. What do we got here? I didn't even look at the mods. Wheeljack doesn't care. Wheeljack doesn't need to know what the mods are. Wheeljack just destroys. This is where it would be nice to use Megatronus. I would like to just use his Relic of Obedience on those Unstoppables and just get rid of them. They're pretty annoying. Oh, uh-oh, is he going to use this special on me? Let's see. I got hit with the stagger. He's hitting me. He's hitting me. Why is he not using it? Come on, you dope. Use it. Wow. Oh, there he goes. Okay. What you gonna do? Nothing. just about do it. There we go. Alright. So that's the stagger lane down. Yeah. That's it. I'll just keep rolling here. I'll move on to the next one. So I'll see you guys in the next video.